I did know that I would stall at some point, but I did not know it would be at the roundabout, which is really serious. So I'm quite upset with that.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we have another mock driving test, and if you're a learner driver and want to take part in one of these mock tests, which is absolutely free, all you need to do is drop us a message and follow us on Instagram at DGN Driving, and we just select learners randomly. So today's learner driver is Jenny.
Yep.
Yeah, so the learner drivers that do turn up here, they've never had any lessons with me. I'm meeting Jenny for the first time. So Jenny, could you tell us a bit about your driving?
So I think I've had about 80 hours with an instructor, and around 5 hours like just with my family going to the shops and that. So because I've actually failed my first driving test due to like a junction that I've never practiced before with my previous instructor. So, but I do feel like I'm quite ready now since I've had like 2 mock tests and that. So, but I just want to like get another insight from another instructor. Cool. So just to see if I'm ready or not for the test.
So you've got quite a bit of experience now. You've had the test, you've had quite a few lessons, and you said you feel ready now, yeah?
Yeah.
Anything that you're still not 100% on?
Sometimes I will get confused with like road markings, but I am getting better at them now. Cool. So like it can be any road markings like roundabouts or just like junctions and that. Okay. But, yeah. Right.
So you know how these mock tests work. Yeah. I won't say anything if you do make a mistake. We'll talk about any faults at the end. Yeah. And for those of you watching, if Jenny does make a fault, any serious fault will be listed in red text. Any normal driving faults in amber text. Any questions before we start?
No. No,
okay, have you done the show me tell me questions?
Yeah.
Cool. So could you tell me what's the minimum tread depth required for the tyres, and how you check that the general condition is safe?
So so the central 3/4 should be like 1.6 mm, same for the circumference, and there shouldn't be any cuts or bulges. Brilliant,
good. Right, so today we're not going to be following the sat nav. Yeah, so on the test, guys, the examiner can make you follow sat nav or follow road signs. Yeah, so I'm going to make you follow some road signs in between. Okay. So whenever you're ready, Jenny, if you could move off, please. Before moving off, Jenny carries out good all-round observations by checking both the blind spots. And at the end of the road, turn left, please. This is a sharp, narrow turning, and you've probably seen a few learners on this channel steer too early and mount the pavement with a back tyre. If your back tyre is on the pavement and no danger is caused, then it's not a serious fault. But Jenny mounts a curb with a front tyre, which is a serious fault.
Busy road.
After overtaking these parked vehicles, Jenny moves into the left lane, which is good, as the right-hand lane is used for overtaking. She checks the mirrors well before steering to the left. Her mirror checks were good throughout the test. Turn right, please. As we approach this right turning, the oncoming lorry flashes to give us way. In this situation, don't rush and make sure that they did flash for you. Jenny reacts a bit too quick for my liking. Okay, we've got 2 roundabouts coming up now. At the first one, if you could go straight ahead, second exit.
Okay.
Then at the following roundabout, turn right, third exit.
Okay.
At this roundabout, Jenny selects third gear instead of first, which means she's going to stall. As she stalled, our car positioned onto the roundabout, disrupting the path of vehicles on the roundabout. She wasn't too happy about making this mistake. So straight ahead, second exit, and right third exit, please. Yes, I knew what was about to happen, but obviously couldn't help as it's a mock test. Right, sorry for interrupting the video, but this is something really important for those of you who are learning to drive or about to start. So on your driving lessons, it's your instructor's job to give you the correct knowledge of the topic before you go out and practice it. The driving instructor will take out their folder, iPad, tablet or whatever they use and then start to explain everything about the topic that you're going to be practicing. So this is where some instructors, they don't explain enough. So you're basically doing a topic without the correct knowledge, or some that go on for ages and waste a lot of lesson time. Now this is where the ultimate driving course comes in. So there's a video on every single topic. Yeah, so for example, say if you're doing roundabouts, you watch the video on roundabouts before you go to your lesson, so you're entering the car with the correct knowledge and you know what you're supposed to be doing. This is obviously going to save a lot of time on your lessons, and most importantly, you're going to have the correct knowledge. So to save time, money and get ready for your driving test a lot quicker, I strongly recommend downloading the ultimate driving course. That's it really. Let's get back to the video.
Is it on?
No, okay. Select gear 1 please, select gear 1 and carry on. This roundabout she enters well, positions in the correct lane and carries out good observations before changing lanes to exit the roundabout. When driving at higher speeds, you should brake earlier when stopping. Jenny's reaction is a bit late as she approaches the traffic ahead. And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left, please. Jenny decides to stop opposite a parked vehicle, which narrows the space in the road. The vehicles behind had to stop. This could have been avoided if she had stopped slightly further down. Thank you, and move off when you're ready. Jenny moves off well by carrying out good observations and waiting for a safe gap. Continue straight ahead, please. Jenny notices the markings at this crossroad and carries out really good observations before emerging out. I'm going to ask you to carry out the emergency stop here. Okay. She reacts well and brakes firmly. Remember guys, the examiner won't be expecting you to check the mirrors before braking. He or she will make sure it's safe before they ask you to stop. Stop!
Icy road. Okay. Oh.
Thank you. Move off when you're ready. When moving off after the emergency stop, you must check both blind spots. Jenny does the checks well. And at the traffic lights, turn right please. She selects the correct lane on approach, but as we reach the lights, she steers slightly to the left. There is a car approaching in the left lane which had to slow down because we entered their lane. It's important to be very strict with your positioning when the lanes are narrow. Steer to the right please.
Yep.
There's a cyclist in front, and Jenny starts off by keeping a good distance. She sees a safe gap, so is about to overtake, but then decides not to as she notices an oncoming vehicle. After that decision of not overtaking, she is following too close and not keeping the safe gap that she was doing earlier. The speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Jenny is at 35 and still building up speed. I have to ask her to slow down. Okay, slow down please. Speed limit is 30. And if you could park up on the left please. When parking up, she gets too close to the curb and scrapes the alloy. And like always, I kind of felt that. Okay, and if you could do the reverse parallel parking using that vehicle in front here. So I'll pull up next to it and reverse, finishing pretty close to the curb, and you can leave one car length in between the back of that car and the front of our car, yeah?
One car length, yeah, that's fine.
So you don't finish too close. Throughout this manoeuvre, Jenny's observations were really good as she continued to check out the back and the right blind spot. Now instead of steering to the right, Jenny steers to the left so ends up too close to the curb. She decides to readjust, which is fine. Just remember to do the observations before readjusting, just as Jenny does.
Sorry, I have to do that again. Don't normally do it not that well because I'm a bit upset about that.
This time she steers the correct way, but straightens up late and finishes a bit too far from the curb. Move off when you're ready, please. At this roundabout, if you could turn right and take the third exit, please. This is a big roundabout which can be challenging. Jenny does it quite well apart from one mistake. We are taking the third exit, so Jenny should signal just as we pass this second exit. She signals too early. And if you could park up on the left, please. Now we're going to end the test here. You can tell that Jenny was a little frustrated with herself. And switch off the engine. We're going to end the test here.
Oh, that was quicker than I thought.
Okay, if you could take the key out for me, please. Right, Jenny, how do you think that went?
The beginning was a bit rough because I think it's just because I'm getting used to the car, and I did know that I would stall at some point, but I did not know it would be at the roundabout, which is really serious, so I'm quite upset with that. And the parallel parking, I normally do it quite well, but I don't know what's wrong with me today, like turning the wheels, like the The third one, I know I should have like turned it to the right, but I kept turning it the other way around.
Yeah, the other way. Yeah.
Really annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can actually see how much effort you're putting in and how hard you're trying. Yeah, which is good. Like, it's not easy, is it, learning to drive here? Yeah, it's been like you and your instructor, whoever's been helping your family, you've done a really good job. Your overall driving is at a good standard now. Yeah, yeah. These few faults, that stalling that happened. Yeah. Do you know why that?
I realised I was in third gear.
Yeah, you're in third gear.
But only right at the end.
Exactly. So, and obviously when you stall and you're in third gear, the car went into the roundabout quite a bit. Yeah. Okay.
It did,
so yeah, and at the start, as soon as we left, we're turning left. Yeah. And you know, if you mount the curb, the back tyre mounts a curb.
Yeah, that one as well. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if the back tyre mounts a curb, we let you off with that. But the front
as well.
Yeah, the front went on it. Yeah. So you've got to show that much judgment at least. Yeah. Okay. Mirrors overall brilliant. Yeah. Okay. A lot of the time your decision making really good. So those were the first two faults, and then after that the main stop was brilliant. Your roundabouts. Yeah, we had some big roundabouts, turning right at them, going straight ahead. Really good lane discipline. Okay. Just be careful at the last couple of roundabouts. You know, when we were turning right here, as soon as you get to the second exit, because we were taking the third, you just rushing a little bit to come this way. Don't rush it.
I did feel that we were going a bit.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah. So just at that point, yeah, just check your mirrors again and just move over smoothly. Yeah, don't rush and make sure it's safe. Yeah. There was another 3 serious faults, which I don't think you know. Well, the speed one.
Yeah, that was really silly of me. Yeah.
Okay, so
when you told me, I was like, what a way to fail. You know. Yeah.
So, but just before that, there were another 2. So at the one set of traffic lights asked you to turn right. Yeah, there were 2 lanes. Okay, and then you know, as you approach, you're in the right-hand lane, but then as we got towards the middle part, you drifted slightly to the left. Yeah. And
did I move the wheel a bit?
Just slightly to the left. Yeah, you didn't stick to your lane. And there was a vehicle that wanted to go straight on. He had to brake for us. Eventually got through the gap. I did say to you, steer to the right.
Yeah, I did hear you say,
Yeah, at that point. So you got to be ready. Once you get that position, I know you are quite focused on that side. You're even checking over there to make sure it's safe. Yeah, you're doing those safe, but focus on this side as well. Once you got your position to the right, you can't drift back to the left because remember, you've got your signal, your position. So if there's enough space, other vehicles are going to take that. So make sure you don't drift back to the left. Yeah. And then with the cyclist, so you started off good. Yeah, you had a really good distance from him.
I did.
Yeah. You know, when you're following a vehicle, you need at least that much space. Yeah. Okay, if not more. But then you were thinking of overtake. There's a bit of hesitation there. There's a couple of gaps that you could have taken, but that wasn't the serious fault here. So one gap you were about to take, but then a car didn't. So you decided not to. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's not a serious fault. But after that, you know, you decided to overtake. You got close to the cyclist, and then you didn't back off. You kept that distance quite close to the cyclist.
Sorry, which one is it? After the car that was coming?
Yeah, after the car that was looking. Yeah, so you were about to overtake, but then you decided not to. Yeah. Okay.
But I did not leave.
Yeah. So you were leaving enough space first, but then after that, obviously you got quite close because you were about to overtake.
I did feel I was quite close, but
the first part was good. You had enough space there, but then that second part, you were just following too close. Okay. So all of these faults easily avoidable. Okay.
At least it's easy and avoidable. But
yeah. Okay. But any questions?
Trying to think of one. I don't think so. No.
Okay. Cool. Jenny, thank you very much for coming down to do the mock test. Yeah. Wish you all the best with your driving and your test. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And guys, like always, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.